Which is good, because the things he's seen...
He uses a battery.
Yeah. I have to plug him in at night.
Alright, welcome back. We are once again past the dice. Thank you again for tuning in. If you haven't already, we greatly appreciate any liking and subscribing. We noticed a few of you have hit that button, and it always brings a smile to everyone's face. We're all excited to see that, and thank you again for watching. We really appreciate it.
What is that thing that most of the influencers say?
What was that?
Make sure to ring that bell and and subscribe.
And like and smash that like button or something funny.
Smash that like button.
Yeah,
smash that like button.
Oh god. One of these days you'll do a campaign with that voice.
You have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Kufi Kifu's little sister.
We're gonna get an upsurge in people from like Japan.
Oh yeah. I don't know. We got a lot of chunk of Norway for some reason.
Norway loves us.
They're like a couple of them or something. Well, actually percentage. So, hey, people from Norway, subscribe, yo.
You guys are carrying the team right now.
Carrying the team. We love it. So let's go ahead and jump back into a Daggerheart adventure, Mana Breach. So last time, our group ended up making their way, and disaster had hit the capital of Zemnia, Tillmore. This capital, of course, is fueled by both magic and mechanical bits. Things were raised up along the same time, so they're kind of like peak science and technology and peak magical architecture that goes through this continent. That being said, we ended up having a burst of mana here and there, and there seems to be somewhat of speculation of like a cult potentially going up against the people of Tillmore, destroying the mana that flows throughout the city, and it almost feels targeted. Long ago, there was a war that was starting off with beings called Synths, synthetic people. These individuals gained consciousness, and there was a point in time where it seemed like we had to start giving these individuals rights, and some people were against it and some people were for it. There is propaganda and things of that nature that might be leading towards still unrest when it comes to those that lived through that war and that decision that was ultimately made. Our adventurers ended up discovering a break in the mana where destruction had happened. You guys ended up spending a night in the hospital along with your guild leaders. There's mana poisoning that was happening all around. Mana is very, very dangerous to be able to inhale. You all ended up getting suited up at your respected guilds and making your way towards the castle of Tillmore. There where you have been invited from Aqua to seek a audience with the king. One would hope that would have been under different circumstances, a party, a concert, but now it seems that terrorism has begun in the city of Tilmore, and duty calls for those that even haven't fought in a long time. So you all end up gazing upon, after exiting your guild hall and making your way towards the actual castle portion of this town, this giant, beautiful structure that is towers above any other building around, of course. In the center of this town, you see this giant spire that is kind of peeking out. In fact, it has the nickname of Spire. In the center, you can notice that there is also a mana reactor kind of on the tip, so there is vapor coming out of the top of this structure. You know currently that Aqua had invited you over to this place to be able to speak with the king directly. Through some investigation that you had noticed the night prior to, there was very possible of things at work when it comes to these attacks. So you're standing above this, in front of this gorgeous building. What are you all doing?
Well, I got the invite, so I guess I'll take the lead on this one.
That would make sense.
I guess.
Bobby's, is there like a guard outside or a door? Or just...
So right now it's actually pretty heavily guarded, just because of the attacks that had happened. You do notice actually, looks like he hasn't slept a wink. You do see Inspector Grimm out, kind of amongst the troops, giving direction and things of that nature. You do notice this golden scale dragonborn kind of up front, but the door is locked and shut.
Like the castle door?
The castle door.
Inspector Grimm.
Athena, how are you?
Feeling better after a night in hospice. Hospital, the hospital, in the hospital.
That works. Yeah. You see these like giant bags under his eyes, like he has not
Real?
slept at all.
You look a little battered.
A little running ragged. I'm glad that you got rest, though. What bring you guys have an audience? I already was told.
Yes. Is it through here or?
It's through there. Johnny, go ahead and open up the door for them.
And you see this guy, a dark elf, pop open the door. It creaks open. And you guys enter on in. This is the first time some of you actually have been in here. Bobby, you've been in here once before when you were getting your Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor?
What?
Medal of Honor.
For what?
Yeah.
During the war.
Not fucking the king's wife?
Hey, Bobby's only slept with his ex-wife.
Yep, that's true.
One woman his entire life.
Bobby's someone entirely different than what we're used to.
I know.
That being said,
Not a trace of ham on you.
quite the inspiration of roleplay, honestly. Being different, very different.
Very different.
So you guys enter in, and Athena and Meredith, it is elegant, to say the least. You notice as you walk through, you are greeted with immediately a garden. Very like deep, rich green grass just kind of grown everywhere, and you can see that it goes into this inner courtyard where there is this fountain that is pouring out what looks like mana, but you can't feel any magical presence of it. But you see two angels kind of pouring this green liquid from one to the other against this marble casing. The theme of both like this deep green and marble white is everywhere. As you kind of enter into the courtyard, you still see some commotion happening around. There's guards kind of going back and forth. You notice like as you continue down this center pathway, you look over to your right and you see where all the guard captain and things of that nature. There are like not bulletin boards, but strategy. I would say a bulletin board that basically is showing out strategies, and you see an elf kind of directing and kind of centralizing, trying to pinpoint where these attacks are. You make your way past all that and eventually come into this giant throne room, which you see this stained glass of both gold, white, and that deep green that you've been seeing kind of surrounds the throne room itself. and you see the King of Tillmore standing and discussing something with somebody, and they quickly get hurried off. A little halfling kind of runs past you, wearing like a blue cloak and scrolls kind of wrapped all around him. But you immediately see the King of Tilmore. This is a giant of a man. He has a single eye. He's a Cyclops. Giant in nature. The throne is massive, and this gentleman has kind of like this frizzy, kind of curly hair that is black. His one eye that he does have, and it is in the center of his face, is emerald green, just like the monarch. He has this giant beard, 2 tusks coming out of his face, and is adorned with a cloak very similar to what you recall Aqua wearing. Very much the essence of royalty. You come up and walk, and as you do, the sound of your boots kind of echo throughout the hall. You approach the king, and you see him like take a look.
Well, I'll be. Good to see you on coming on such an occurrence. What dire times these are. I have been told from both Aqua and Wulf of your coming. So thank you for joining me.
And he sits down, and when he sits down, he's still close to around 8 feet tall. So when he sits down, he's a giant of a man, quite literally.
I will like take a knee, like kneel, and say thank you for having us.
He gives a bow.
Now let's see here. Oh, thank you.
Head off, take me.
Now, if I recall,
Maybe I don't take it.
one of
Whatever-
you is
whatever
named
you want. I don't know.
Athena, Meredith, Bobby, and Walt. Which of you are which?
I am Meredith.
Meredith.
Athena.
Athena.
Hadish.
Bobby Sticky.
Bobby Sticky. Nice.
That thing over there is war.
Yeah.
You can see his throat kind of just like bulge.
We're all 3 of us are like looking at him like, why is he here? Who brought him?
And I can recognize valor when I see it. Bobby, how have you been since the war?
Been living to the fullest of the freedoms I fought for, Your Highness.
It seems like your fight is not quite over. Those freedoms that you have so tried for.
You said fight.
Yeah, it
Not
did sound like fart, but
The farting. The farting you farted for.
And you see just around the corner, immediately, you see Wulf, his boots kind of start to echo as he kind of approaches from your right-hand side. And you do see right next to him, Aqua, making no sound, floating, coming and approaching. Aqua immediately addresses you. Once again, thank you for coming. So we needed to get insight on what you have seen in the underneath. So we already have quite a few teams of both Zimeka and the casters making their way down to be able to take a look and see what is wrong. And Wulf speaks up. What did you say down there? What? We took a look and report of both Eris and Athena as well as Meredith. You had seen scriptures that were there, magical in nature. We've gotten a few reports from Grimm, but I'd like to hear it firsthand. And the king kind of leans forward and begins kind of scratching what scruff he has, listening very intently to what you have to say.
Well, the initial investigation that Meredith and I performed, which was the task given to us by you, Your Highness, there was physical damage to many of the pipes, but upon further inspection, Meredith and I discovered that some of them held runes. I was not able to decipher the kind of language or the spell that was crafted. It was there was a magical presence. And after the concert, I believe we all, working with Grimm, discovered that they may have been triggers for the bombs that were that went off and caused the floor of the leaky drip to collapse.
This takes notice of what I've seen, or at least what I've been told. Oh dear. Was there anything in the sewers with you at all? Any traces of anything? Any creatures?
There was a giant ant.
Giant ant.
I don't think that it's I don't think it's tied to what happened. Maybe a happy accident for the person that had set the trap. That might have been able to buy him or her some time to escape. The most horrifying thing we found down there however, was a body of a bunch of bodies of synths that were floating in a mana runoff. And after we told Grimm, he did let us know that there was a job fair happening not too far from the leaky drip. And we believe that was another location that was targeted.
And when we got out, as you know, I believe, the statue of the king was vandalized.
Yes, I did see that. It is quite unfortunate.
So it's clear that whatever is going on is aimed at the synths, and whoever is doing this obviously was not happy with the decision that was made.
And this has to be a group of individuals, and they're well coordinated. Inspector Grimm noticed traces of an arcane flash paper that acts as explosive. But now the more that I'm thinking about it, those runes might have been used to expand the distance. If there was certain amounts of runes that were set up in key places, whoever did this could act from a safer location in triggering each one.
Aqua, go ahead and present our findings.
Aqua floats over and hands you each a notepad, like a folder.
Oh, a dossier?
The dossier. So it's cylindrical in nature. Cylindrical? That's the word.
Cylindrical.
And you immediately kind of pull out, when you pull out, a digital screen kind of comes out, and you notice that in green lettering, there's a full documentation of a underground cult called the Cult of the Ouroboros.
Oh, yeah, we forgot about that.
What are they called?
The Cult of the
Ouroboros?
Ouroboros.
Is it Ouroboros or Ouroboros?
So Ouroboros, maybe a play on that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we ended up finding several things, and I'll let Aqua explain.
Yeah, so we ended up seeing these scriptures. We started noticing them actually in some of the peace treaties that we have when it comes to the synth lives. After, of course, the war, there were peace treaties that ended up happening on both sides that
this blood, this oil, was spilt mercilessly. And everyone came to an agreement in the end. Well, not everyone, obviously. But we started noticing that roughly about 2 days ago, maybe around the times that we had you guys investigate that initial mana burst, that there was a symbol of this cult or this clan that has put in our scriptures. So they've been able to evade security, or they may have been a part of the King's Guard at some point in time. We are trying to get a head count, but so far, whoever got in very quickly and left very quickly. That being said, we have been able to find that on the Isle of Eth, where some of the mana production is made, it's very possible that we may have found where they are hiding. Based on our own spies. The request that I have for each and every one of you is to investigate this. You will be taking today, if you are so inclined, a sky ship over to that continent. You'll go to the air docks and take flight immediately.
What was the isle?
The Isle of Eth.
Eth?
E-A-T-H.
Yes. And of course, Wulf will be your captain. You see Wulf kind of like give an eye roll when hearing this. We needed to specialize teams that is capable of both mecha as well as casters. I believe that between your combined minds, you might be able to come to a conclusion of how these burstings are happening, as well as be able to find the mystery of what this cult is trying to achieve other than slaughter, which it just seems like that's all the case is right now.
I mean, for the most part, it just seems like they're trying to send a message.
It feels like it, doesn't it? And you see the king, his eye narrow.
Maybe the message is for you,
Well,
Your Highness. You facilitated the peace treaty meetings.
I did. It is definitely for me. However, if these are cloak and shadows type individuals, I really do believe that a small team will be able to maybe infiltrate and find out where this corruption is.
Agreed.
Now, do you accept this kingly task? There will be, of course, plenty in terms of your rewards. I can already see that you're all outfitted. You'll also be, you'll also end up having supplies sent to you. There should just be minimum in terms of what I can provide since of the disaster that is happening out there. And I'm hearing that an occasional bombing is happening every other hour. That being said, we have the whole Royal Guard investigating this. We'll capture the perpetrators, yet I want you all to go to the source. You have Wulf with you, but try and be careful, and if it is too much, come back. If we need to send the entirety of the army, we will. Think of this as first reconnaissance.
We appreciate that, Your Highness.
If that is your request, we shall.
We accept.
Glad to hear.
We'll do our best to make sure that this remains just reconnaissance. I don't think it would be a good look this early in everything that's happening for the king to deploy troops against his own people.
Definitely would not. However, terrorism is a serious matter.
Bobby, what do you think?
Yeah, we'll get it done. I'm gonna lean over to Wulf and whisper, "Back at it again, eh, Captain?"
He just kind of... He looks slightly irritated. But at the same time, there's a grin that... An unmistakable charm that he has, knowing that you'll be by his side during this.
So, Wulf, the exception is now made. Let's go ahead and have you all meet the... we have an inventory girl. She's relatively new, came on board when Wulf got here. Go ahead and meet with her and you'll get your supplies. Once again, it'll just be healing potions and stamina, but please make your way to see Beth.
What a lovely name.
So Wulf kind of like looks on over. He gives a quick bow to both the king and as well as Aqua. And then he looks over at you and kind of just gives a little head nod to lean you this way. And you guys exit out on the left side. Around a corner and down a few steps, you end up coming up to a room that is like behind lock and key. You see these grates kind of in front of it in like a teller area. And inside you do see a little goblin girl. Hi guys! You see Wulf kind of lean on over and... Well, Beth, we need the usual. A few potions, as well as...
Becky, right?
Beth.
No.
It is.
Oh, and the old...
Oh, wasn't it Becky? Oh, so this is Beth, though.
An alias, to be fair.
Oh.
So, we need to go ahead and get 2 potions for each of these, as well as 2 stamina potions as well. She said, okay! She kind of hops down and you hear the pitting. And then she comes back. And you see these like, couple, like 2, 4, 6, 6, 9 technically. 2, 4, 6, 8, sorry. 8 potions of each color. Go ahead and add 2 healing potions and 2 stamina potions to your inventory.
Sure.
Is the healing the same as health potions?
It's a health potion, yes, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
So
you're good.
add 2 more to what you currently have. You also got one previously from the hospital due to your connection that Wart had. I can't thank you again, Wulf, for bringing me along. It's great to have a stable job. Last time that I was at a medical office, and that was quite the show. I know, Wulf. I know. Beth, you see, he emphasizes the B. We'll just go ahead and get these on, and then we'll carry off, alright? Just like, alright. I hope that you all have a good journey. I haven't heard of anything that's happening right now, but there's explosions, and I just kind of stay in the castle.
Thank you, Beth.
You can see like her green skin and these kind of yellow eyes and this pink hair that's kind of sporadic, and she grins very wildly. But you all end up exiting out. Well, that being said, if you all are ready, let's go ahead and head to the docks and take flight.
All right.
Aye,
Aye, Captain.
So you all make your way down. After you exit the castle itself, you end up making your way east. As you head to the east, eventually you end up coming across these giant docks that are in these kind of harbor-esque areas that kind of protected against any kind of rain or anything of that nature. but everything is made a little differently out of steel instead of the marble. So it has this very industrial look. And you see above it a couple cogs that are continuously ticking, along with a magical vial of mana that is in the center of these cogs that kind of continue to move. But immediately you are greeted with several airships. The one that Wulf is leading you to, he ends up making a left and kind of heads down. You see these warships that are from an elder era. Even Bobby, you kind of recognize one of them. But you make your way down to this smaller ship. Definitely seems like one that is made for just a handful of people. Easy to operate, and they're built for speed. It's narrow in design, adorns the white and green as well as the browns of this town. You notice as it's floating and suspending, you can kind of lean over down. You see just clouds underneath you. But you each kind of get on up, and you see this orc figure kind of give a quick greeting down. And you see Wulf kind of nod in acceptance, and the orc kind of giving a nod.
Well, isn't it, Bobby? Good to see you, lad.
You see one of your old war veterans, buddies. It was
Whoa.
that on the ground. Wingriffs. He had a different name, but it is not written down. It's in my other note. But Wingriff. You know this, Bobby, as Wulf's first mate. This giant orc, shaved head, tusks, gray in skin. As he kind of greets you on in and he turns back around, you do notice the snake emblem that is on the back of his back, signifying Wulf's personal pirate crew.
You have the pleasure of these young ladies.
And you see him give a good grin, and he seems polite, but his protruding jaw kind of and sloppy in nature gives off kind of not a weird vibe, but a sloppy vibe.
That's great.
Who have the pleasure of seeing these?
I want to shoulder Meredith further out.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
You as well.
Your name?
Tell me your name.
Meredith?
Meredith, nice to meet you.
And he gives he tries to adjust himself, and he gives you can tell that formalities aren't really he's not in that nature in any way, shape, or form, but he kind of gives a bow, trying.
I'll nod to him and then kind of shuffle back.
And the young redhead.
Yeah, redhead.
Young redhead. Athena.
Nice to meet you, Athena.
Pleasure.
I'm Wingriff. It's nice to meet you, and thank you for joining us on this adventure.
And Wulf kind of nudges him. All right, come on, this way. And
Never
you kind
seen
of
a
walk
woman
off.
in his life.
You're not wrong.
Oh.
For the most part. He chokes up around ladies. He's just a little awkward, sorry.
It was kind of endearing.
Typically when out on the sky, it's we can be gone for quite some time, and he doesn't quite know how to
They get
interact
pent
with
up.
others.
What's the matter? What's the matter, Wulf? No lady pirates?
I do have some. However, he doesn't consider them ladies. And you see over to his left, he kind of waves off, and you notice someone that is on the actual steering wheel itself. You see this other Infernus. She has this jet black hair, very similar to Wulf's, but you can see these gray streaks that are kind of going off to the side. She has this kind of, it's oddly like almost pasty white skin and these red eyes that kind of are adorned. But she looks over at you and you can tell that like through her like actual like pirate hat, she has her horns kind of sticking out of it, and there's a big yellow feather sticking out of her red cap as she kind of looks over at you and gives like a quick, not a glare, but an analyzing look, and she kind of quickly just spits onto the ground as you walk on to the floor. And you hear the sounds of the wood kind of creaking underneath you. You see a couple other individuals kind of getting the sails set and ready. You are all about ready to take your first flight.
Are we not already in the air?
No, we're just boarding the ship.
Oh.
Yep, boarding the ship.
Gotcha.
So make yourselves comfortable. We have probably about 20 minutes before we're all ready to go. That being said, once you're ready, come see me in the captain's quarters, and then we'll go ahead and talk about our itinerary. We'll see you in 30 minutes. So that being said, he goes ahead and walks down. You can see that the ship is kind of like adjusting itself. Athena, you pick up immediately the tension of like magic kind of whirling underneath. And both Meredith and Bobby, you begin feeling the vibration of the gears and engines beginning to kind of whirl up. You all have a moment to yourselves. You can explore the ship as you will prior to setting off.
We're not like we haven't set sail yet.
Not quite yet. No, you're about ready to.
Like starting the engines, kind of.
Yeah, everything's kind of whirling up right now, and you can kind of feel. You notice above you that a single like cloth folds down and then immediately becomes rigid, and when that happens, the cloth itself becomes translucent. You can kind of see almost like a golden texture, a golden like transparent sail that is popped off.
Well, what do you guys want to do?
Fuck if I know.
I mean, I
don't want to get in the way.
got a whole bag of stuff. I can see if I got like a chessboard or something here. All the time. Just a bag of junk, pretty much.
A bag of junk. When has anything in that bag ever come to need it for us?
Maybe not for y'all, but you know, I had a pipe in here, a book, a few left socks.
He's down on the captain's
Just
quarters.
the
Okay.
Yeah, only left ones. That's I don't know what's up with that. But
Did you get that?
yeah, cups. You ever need a fork? Got one of those in
Where
there?
are you getting this? The trash.
You know, you just collect stuff as you wander around.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Can I look around and like see if not that I probably know how to fly an airship, but like if there's anything that I can help with?
So yeah, you absolutely can. Go ahead and do a knowledge roll.
I roll both, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Oh, 2 12s.
A critical success.
And +1.
So
25.
if you have any stress, which you might not at this point in time,
No.
you would also take a hope. But remove the stress, take a hope. So taking a look around,
So
you
full
notice
of hope.
that as you're kind of going through, you're noticing that this is very much a skeleton crew. There's only a couple other people. And up at where you see the Infernus, you see the lady that was there is no longer there, and she's actually walking down towards you. Pleasure, as she comes on down and walks, and you hear the sounds of her boots, which are kind of up to her thighs. She gives a quick bow. So, you're here to be able to go on this excursion that I've been contracted to be with.
Indeed.
Right. So, just first things first, I want to make sure that you all are aware that you will be putting in work while aboard the ship.
As expected.
I'll need several things of you when the time is right. When we set sail, I'll need 2 of you to be able to be pulling the sails and getting everything ready for our air current. The other, I need ready for navigation as well as spotting out any demons that might be in the sky or creatures. Do I make myself clear? Do I have your all's attention?
Of course.
She gives a good grin, and she takes a few steps away and then turns back to you. Doesn't say anything, but begins walking back up to the steering wheel.
Can I call after her? In your name, Liz.
She takes a few steps and stops and it's like, oh, my manners. I am. She thought about it for a sec of like whether to give it flourish or not, but she decided not to. And she looks at you. You may call me Tilly.
Tilly?
Tilly.
Meredith.
Meredith. Nice to meet you. I'm second in command here. If you need anything, please let me know.
Thank you.
She gives a bow, and then you can see the pleasantry of her face immediately droops back down to slight irritation as she begins to make her way up to the actual steering wheel itself.
Can I do more of a cautionary search of the ship, since there has been all these attacks, and kind of see if someone maybe planted something on the ship?
You may absolutely.
See if there's someone sabotaging it?
I'll need you to go ahead and roll a knowledge roll for analyzing.
Who has the highest perception?
I have no idea.
Perception?
Yeah, what's your perception?
Well, this will be
it's
knowledge.
Instinct.
Instinct, I only get a +1. But
I think yours is...
for knowledge, I have a 23 with hope.
A 23 with hope.
Yeah, 20 and a 2 and a +1.
Let's go.
Yes.
Wait, you're only supposed to have a D12.
Oh my god.
2 D12s.
I grabbed the wrong one. They look the same.
You look the same.
This one.
There we go.
Okay.
You can go ahead and re-roll the whole thing if you want.
A 19 with hope.
A 19 with hope. Take that hope. I know you're capped. However, taking a look around, you begin walking up and down across the ship itself, and very quickly, Bobby, you feel yourself already got your sky legs back. Didn't take long. It was almost like riding a bike. The shifts of the actual boat itself, as the turbines and magic begin to ignite, feel very natural to you. You go down to past the captain's quarters. You see the normal quarters for the staff or the crew. Looking up and down into it, you notice passing by some of the hammocks that are swaying back and forth, intricately looking through to see if there's any potential sabotage. Thankfully, you find nothing. That being said, you take a few steps forward and there's a shift, and you kind of begin to feel the ship back out. When this happens, you immediately grab a hold of one of the crew's hammocks, and you get taken back. You remember a time when laying down in one of these hammocks, swaying back and forth in your military garb, playing a little song for everyone. Just, plucking at your lute. What song do you remember singing back then?
It's going to be called Wind Through the Patchwork Plains.
Ah, okay. How does it go? You don't have to sing it. You don't want to.
You should.
I was trying to think of how the theme would go, but yeah.
I don't know.
Winds through the plains, humming low and free. The song's in the grass and it's singing with me.
It's a little tune right there. And you remember thinking back, like, this was your first flight out as a young man. Getting ready to go out and fight for something that you believed in. And there was a certain bit of joy throughout, like, the crew that you were there. And you remember singing this tune, and there was Wulf that was kind of just kicked up against the side of the mothership, listening to the song and just smiling and hearing. And there's this sense of hope. Like, there's this overwhelming sense of hope that what you were fighting for, you guys were going to go set out and achieve. And it feels good to feel that moment again as you kind of snap back into reality as the ship itself begins to exit out. And you head on up. A little tune from Bobby.
He sang.
He sang.
You have to watch the episode.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know exactly the timestamp, but it'd be awesome if someone's like, timestamp, Bobby singing.
What time is it, like, as we're departing?
So at this time, it is still early morning at this point in time.
So, like, the sky still kind of like...
The sky is very much, and actually the boat itself begins to shift out, and you notice Bobby kind of come on up from upstairs, and he's holding on to one of the wooden pedestals. And Athena, as you're kind of adapting to the movement of the ship, getting your sky legs underneath you, you grip a hold of a rope that's onto the side, and you exit out into the sea of clouds underneath you. You see the sun about just underneath the clouds. So you notice that the radiance of the sun is kind of beaming up underneath you, and you can kind of see through some of the clouds underneath and see just barely a continent here. The ocean, this giant turtle that seems to be moving out on the sea.
The sea of clouds.
The sea of, well, not the sea of clouds, but underneath where the actual sea is.
It's not.
Oh, I see.
But
It's a continent.
as the as the ship begins to shift and begin to head and turn northward, you feel the sound of the ship kind of shifting all the wood underneath and beginning to accelerate. As you begin to kind of skim across the actual clouds themselves, you see them part, and the clouds become thick and dense. And Bobby, you're aware of this, but these sky ships run on the moisture of these clouds. So as it begins to propel, you notice it kind of skip down and hit. You feel your stomach kind of lift up underneath as you drop down and hit clouds again and begin to scoot. This little boat is very speedy. You start feeling, you begin raising the kilometers and getting faster and faster and faster. But it's almost like skipping across waves, so to speak, of these clouds. Meredith, you notice as a drop kind of happens, you adjust yourself and kind of quickly hold on to yourself. And you look over to the right and you see these giant birds that almost look amphibious, but you notice them as they kind of jump and cross and skipping across the actual clouds themselves.
Wait, can I do something?
Sure.
Are they like sky dolphins?
Essentially, they're more bird and animalistic, but you notice that they have fins that are kind of whipping themselves across the clouds themselves.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You guys do have
I'm gonna
turtles.
I'm gonna whip out my wings and just kind of like jump out there with them.
What the
Jump out there with them. Okay.
Can you keep up?
I can fly pretty fast.
It's going really fast, but you kind of quickly like run up and jump off. I need you to go ahead and do a agility roll.
Watch
for
you
me.
fucking fall.
Character
Just
dead.
look at she's fucking jumping off the side of the boat.
Is that's with both the beach balls, right?
Yep.
Okay.
When we go to the other campaign, their character's just gonna fall.
That's how Surzon dies. It's fucking.
Just gets beamed in the head by this random bitch.
So like,
Where the fuck she come from? That was agility.
Agility roll. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'll say with advantage because of your wings.
Well, yeah, I have a thing for that.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I have a thing for
I got a
that.
thing.
I'm gonna use a hope actually for that.
Oh, okay. What's your experience?
It's winged acrobatics.
Plus 2.
It's plus 2. Plus 2.
There we go. I think this is the first time anyone
First
used this.
hope.
There we go.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
12. Okay. With
fear.
with fear. Okay. I'll take the fear.
I'm a little nervous.
You like jump off. You're like, oh shit.
You kind of jump on off and you glide for a sec. And for those that are watching, you can see the clouds kind of split and actually give like a jet stream kind of look as Athena kind of glips through. And you notice that they kind of quickly kind of take notice of this and kind of jump and spiral around you.
Oh, it's so gay. I love it.
When this happens, one of them kind of like dislodges you. So you quickly like and pivot and you're like, ugh. When this happens, you're able to, thankfully, navigate and get back up.
Good.
That was an experience. Your heart is pounding.
shoulder check by Dolphin.
But
pleasure.
there's a certain appearance, like as you got closer, you notice that their eyes are almost something that you had noticed with like Inspector Grimm. His eyes were very slanted, almost like goat eyes. And you notice the same kind of eyes on these creatures as one of them like peers into and almost playfully a very juvenile creature, and they're called Wingriffs.
Wingriffs.
And the cheerful, jovial one bumped into you by accident, just excited to see something else flying amongst them. And thankfully, you were safe and able to make it. The DC was 9,
Yeah.
but with fear, there was okay. A little bit of feel. So,
I'm having fun. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
you all end up
almost died.
eventually kind of like, as you propel out and as this begins to accelerate and heading north, you all decide to go ahead and make your way down to Wulf's cabin. So you enter in
Back down on the ship.
Yeah. For the little. So you enter in Wulf's cabin. His room is adorned with, it looks like old trophies. There's like a cabinet of liquor. And you notice him just kind of off to the right-hand side with his feet kicked up, and it looks like he's charting on a map. And he looks up from his studies and takes a look at you. So, what do you think of the ship?
I'm gonna turn to you.
It's cool. It's really nice. It's really
Athena took her own way through the skies.
Oh, that's always nice. Just be careful, you might fall into the oblivion.
Oh, it's fine. I have wings.
We did see that continent though. What is it called?
What continent?
The one that looks like a turtle.
Oh, that. I actually just recently came from there. It's called Nor.
Oh, I think I've heard of this actually.
Yeah, it's very religious down there. That being said, great for trade. We do a lot of dealings with Nor. Actually, I usually have weekly weekly shipments that I have going down there to trade.
Interesting.
What? Just out of pure curiosity, so a mechanical genius such as yourself, what kind of trade do you do with a religious continent?
I wouldn't really say genius by any means. They just put me in charge. That being said,
Aqua would have wasted no time with that compliment. Wulf is like, wait a minute. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
So there's these little, they're called Gappa, little turtle people. They have great greens down there, and it's some of the best things that you ever tasted. Now, I'm not a leaf eater by any means. That's for other things that other people. However, a lot of people up here like to eat healthy, and they're some of the best greens that you can find. So there's some of the aristocrats up here really like to pay a pretty penny. And I, little side hustle here and then, get a little extra coin. Not to say that I'm not paid well. You just can't get the pirate out of the pirate, so to speak. But yeah, I like going down there. There's also some really good sake down there. Heavily recommend if you end up going. They're peaceful people despite their religious nature.
Interesting.
So, we're heading north, and he kind of takes out a giant map. You can see several different continents just kind of floating around in this mist, this cloud. You can see your home, Tillmore, and you see just like 3 or 4 larger continents and then several tiny ones. And he points to this small continent to the north, kind of dwarfed by all the other continents that kind of surround it. So this here is where we have the suspected cult being at.
The Isle of Eth.
Isle of Eth. It's going to be a little dangerous. My second mate ended up telling you some of your duties on the trip there.
Yes.
Right.
I'm not sure if you were there, but
I think it was
Just in the sky.
I think my head was in the clouds.
Tilly requested that 2 of us help to pull the sails, and then 1 of us helps to navigate. Bobby, remind me what you did on the ships when you were here.
Oh, I was just a ground person. They just transported me on the ships.
He's what we discovered, what we used to call in the army, bomber.
Oh.
He would end up jumping from ship to ship and taking out and sometimes doing reconnaissance. Due to his small nature, he would be very nimble when landing.
Gotcha.
So it wasn't...
So in actuality, you had no official job while the ship was moving.
No, you pulled some things. He's also good at mopping.
Just giving him shit.
Well, perhaps you can navigate, and
Probably.
we can take hold of the sails.
Probably for the best.
Well, I bow my head
Does she
to
have a +2?
the ladies doing the grunt work.
You have the most, right? Okay.
For what?
To
For
perceive.
instinct.
Oh, instinct. Oh yeah, you have the higher one. So, yeah.
That makes sense.
All right. So, that being said...
Oh, that was the worst
That was
high five.
horrible. There we go.
Good old high five.
Well, that being
This is why
said...
your wife died.
She divorced me. My mother's dead.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. All the women in your life keep leaving.
She left me for a bigger dragonborn, so...
She was a size queen.
Yeah, she was
In
a
that
bitch.
case, I'd
She was a bitch.
Wait, did you know her?
Of course I knew.
What?
I knew his whole family.
It's
Did we know?
at my wedding.
Did we know?
Wait, yeah. Did we
Do we know?
Do we know
Wait,
your
do
wife?
we know his
Hold
wife?
on, pause. Continuity.
God.
Well, Bobby, actually, did they know, or was this pre your
Let me
Mecca
know about.
times? Because she left. She left during the war.
Right.
What was her name? I feel like I wrote it down.
I don't think he actually described that. I'll be honest with you.
Wait, it's actually in the letter.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
What the fuck? Sorry.
that's right. No, you did actually.
Yes.
Yeah, you did say that.
I wrote about her, but you never got to meet her in person.
Neither of us?
So you
No.
wait, so you met her and then got married to her
During the war.
war.
Right.
That was the first mistake.
Damn. Okay, so you're really playing into this trope of like army dudes. They wife up.
That's how you can get a nice property.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
extra pay.
That's why she left, because she was counting on that death benefit.
Ooh.
Yeah, you didn't die.
And you didn't die.
I lived.
You lived. That's worse.
It's hard to kill a halfling. They're very lucky.
Damn.
That being said, she wasn't a halfling. What she was? God.
No, I don't know. Those taller elves, they just
taller
get me.
She was an elf!
No, Bobby.
Uh,
Suddenly you're way hot to me. Way.
No.
and nobody respects a man that can't climb a tree.
I'll tell you what. I've seen them climb several. But
Newfound respect.
that's that being said. I mean an actual trait. I don't mean like a tall woman.
Oh,
Yeah, I know he's pretty faithful. Unlike me. But anyway, yes.
Mara's ears perk up.
That being said, yeah, she is. Hunt and a half.
Was she hot?
He was so big.
She was attractive, I'll say.
Maybe she could have been our friend.
Well, this has gone sour. All right.
Yep,
so,
sorry. Save for a sidetrack there.
So that being said, let's go ahead and we're heading north now. It'll probably take us about 3 days to get there. We got to refuel at the pump station, and then we'll be good.
There's some in the fridge.
Should be about a day and a
Minus
half, and then
three.
we'll get to the pump station.
Oh.
Because we're going to be traversing in areas where there aren't much clouds, so got to fuel up on that moisture. Alright, let's go ahead and get up. He kicks his feet up, puts down the map itself. You all exit out. And you see that the second mate is kind of gripping a hold of the steering wheel itself. She kind of spins it around and begins to kind of navigate. And you notice that the sails are kind of flapping left and right. You hear her, "Where's my sail, maidens? I heard that they were here."
I was gonna say wenches for a second. My fail, bitches.
So the two of you end up kind of quickly hurrying out. I need you both to go ahead and give me first an instinct roll where you think that you should actually go. Just kind of naturally, you're not being directed. You're looking at a few ropes. What naturally do you kind of go towards? I need an instinct roll from both of you. Bobby, you kind of quickly head on over to the front of the ship. You see Wingriffs there with a telescope binocular or monocular. I don't know what the term is. But he kind of raises out and hands you some scopes. I need you to go ahead and give me a knowledge roll, Bobby. With advantage because Wingriffs is there.
Instinct or knowledge?
Knowledge for this one. And the two instinct rolls from you two.
15 with hope.
15 to 12?
19 with fear.
I'll take the fear.
Sorry, guys.
All right. So, and Bobby?
19 fear.
19 with fear.
Fuck.
I gotta start using this fear, guys. I capped. That being
Damn
said,
it!
the two of you instinctually go exactly to where you need to go. So both of you end up kind of getting over to the right-hand side. Meredith, you quickly wrap some rope around your arm and kind of pull down. And Athena, you hop up to the sail and you notice that it's flapping oddly. And you with your wings, kind of pull yourself up and push it over to where the actual wind catches. And when that happens, that translucent sail kind of pops up like a balloon and begins. You feel the shift as you push forward.
We don't need no man.
Bobby,
Oh god.
as you take a look, not but an hour into this journey, I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 fear.
What? Wait a minute.
I have 2 minutes.
Bitch!
Well, you can use your hope, maybe, somehow.
I don't really get it.
Bobby, you notice all of a sudden, off into the distance, with your binocular, looking out, you see this serpent
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa! Fuck.
jumping and splashing through the clouds itself, and you notice that it immediately takes sight of this ship, this small ship. What are you doing?
Alerting the crew. Eyes forward, Serpent!
You grab a hold of this bell. Ding, 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 ding. This
Starboard
serpent-
or whatever what's the other one?
Port and starboard.
Port and starboard. Port and starboard.
Is it?
Left and right?
Is it port and starboard?
Front and back.
Port's left, starboard's right.
Port and starboard.
Yeah.
Because the
Where
front,
is it?
front is the bow. Right?
The front.
Yes.
I know that you were in the Marines, not the Navy, but
Hey, we rolled on their ships.
yeah. I don't know what the rear is.
The back.
The ass.
So it's in the front. That being said,
Or is it the stern? The stern is at the front.
I don't know.
I don't know.
there might be some.
It doesn't
googling
matter.
that
It's
needs to
fine. It's
happen.
fine.
The bow.
The bow.
I was right.
Sure.
Good job.
That being said,
My collection of useful knowledge.
you all kind of begin to gather yourselves, and you see off into the distance this giant serpent, almost like a. As it gets closer and closer, you notice this thing, long in nature. It's as it splashes up, you notice that these kind of giant, almost cupped wings kind of come up, almost like a cobra's, with these giant wings kind of bouncing off in the middle of its spire, and it crashes onto the ship. When it does, it wraps itself around it, and its face now looming over you.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
For my rune ward, it's a protective trinket. Would that be able to like encapsulate?
Did you pop it?
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's like, why are my hands wet?
Oh Lord. Give me that.
No.
So what about?
I'm sorry. Would it be able to encapsulate the whole ship, or only like me or somebody?
So I mean, the protective aura. I mean, how would it protect you?
Like, I think of it almost as if like a barrier, like a shield
Kind of
type
like a
thing.
quick shield.
Yeah.
I think that it might be able to protect you in some nature.
It just
might be
says that
something-
can be infused with protected magic that and held as a ward by you or an ally.
Okay. Well, tell me how you're going to use this ward real quick, and then I'll describe to you how it actually.
There's
can help.
pink goo all over me.
Oh God.
Pink goo.
What the goo?
Because my ward is my pocket watch thingy.
So, as this thing crashes onto you, you grab a hold of your pocket watch, and you raise up your hands.
Fuck.
Think in your mind's eye
I know.
that imagery of like an artificer.
I wanna hold it up, and it almost like piece by piece, sort of. I don't want to say like gears, but it like almost like a puzzle piece creates this shield, and it starts from the ward, and it starts like and it makes that noise.
All right. So as Meredith puts her hands out, you see this puzzle-like shield, translucent in nature, wraps around you and the entire crew. As this crash happens, you all do not take 1 HP.
Oh, thank God.
Welcome.
This creature, as it looks down at you, it splits open its mouth, and you see its bottom's jaw kind of split in half, and you see this snake-like tongue, this forked tongue, kind of slither out. I'm going to go ahead, and the spotlight is mine at the moment. I hope you all have your spotlights ready to go. This thing is, because it spits out this plume, and it almost looks like mana as it gushes out of its mouth, and you're protected, thankfully, due to the magical barrier that Meredith pops out. That being said, the barrier itself cracks and shatters. It is now your spotlight.
So sad. Not my stress ball.
Well, you still have the titties.
Yeah, but my... Oh, wait, there's more in my shoe.
Oh, God.
Is there any, like, deck weapons, like spear guns or anything?
So there are some spear guns that are off to the side. Like little harpoon guns.
Yeah. I am going to run to one of those and aim at the monster and shoot it.
Okay. Go ahead and add a spear gun to your inventory. The spear gun itself, long range, physical, has one shot. It actually allows you to do 1d20 of damage. So you see Bobby run over to the side and immediately, instinctually, goes for one of these harpoon-like guns and grabs a hold of it. Takes aim. Go ahead and...
Can I use use a hope with good fingers to kind of steady my aim?
I'll give that. You can do a +2.
Okay. What do I need to roll the attack?
So it'll be your hope and fear dice.
Okay.
And then if it hits...
17.
17 definitely
With
hits.
fear.
With fear. I'll take the fear.
You said it was a d20 damage?
So you do a d20 for damage. What was that?
18.
He will not. Andrew will not be.
Okay. No worries. How much?
18.
18 damage. So you go ahead, describe to me as you kind of point this thing at it.
You said it has like a kind of open mandible thing?
It does have this open mandible, very much almost like a cobra.
I'm gonna wait as it opens up and then try to hit it in one of the, like on the inside of the mouth.
Okay, absolutely. You take aim. Pierces on it, you hear as it kind of whirls in pain, doing major damage. Alright, who would like to go ahead and use their spotlight?
I will.
There we go.
Go
Alright.
You were too slow, fucker. Actually, I went first, so maybe you should go.
Oh, good.
Okay. We had said that my
that
dual
shit.
staff can be kind of transformed into a gun, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull that out. I don't remember what I have to do.
So you're going to roll to hit just like normal, but you use your hope and fear dice.
$16 with fear.
16 with fear. I'll take the fear. 16 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
D6 plus 3. Do I add anything else? I don't think so. Ooh, okay. 8.
8 damage.
Yeah.
Go ahead and describe to me as you take out that gun.
I'm gonna I don't know, I imagine it's on my back or something. But I'm like, take it out, and it's a staff that like mechanically can transform into that gun type thing, so it like makes those sounds again like as it transforms, and I'm gonna use you. I don't know how to shoot a gun. But like I aim, like, I take a second to look down the scope and aim it right in between its eyes.
Okay.
Wait, does it have 2 eyes?
It does have 2 eyes.
And I
So you
take
take
the
it
shot.
So when it goes, as it comes, it kind of just grazes, like, pierces, like, where its jawbone is, and you hear it kind of whip back, and you hear, and you feel as the ship adjusts and pivots. Since you rolled with fear, it is now spotlight me.
I didn't even get to do my
I'm
thing.
sorry, Pookie.
This creature ends up, as it getting immediately shot, it bites down at him. It looks as angrily directly at. It looks at you at first, but then sees the halfling over onto the right hand side. It's going to go ahead and use its legendary. I'm going to spend a fear. Let's see. I need each of you to go ahead and roll an agility roll for me. With your hope and fear. Now bear in mind, this won't give you hope. It won't take away, or I won't gain fear. But go ahead and roll and see if you take full damage or half damage.
When the turns come
Maybe I
back,
should wash the
It'll be right back to you.
okay.
Ew.
Can I keep the rolls that I already made?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Go
just
ahead
hope and
write
fear?
them down. Hope and fear.
With what?
Your an agility roll. It's going to go ahead and use its legendary. So you see as it rolls on up and kind of looks down at you, you see this fumes kind of just pour out of its mouth. Agility roll as well.
Oh, 14 with hope.
14 with hope. Okay. And don't worry about gaining hope or gaining fear.
Okay.
It's just 14. It's good to say, though, just so you kind of keep in the habit.
18 with hope.
18 with hope. Okay.
I got a 9 with fear.
And I with fear. Okay. Everyone except for Athena. Athena notices this. What's that?
Everyone except for me.
Correct. So these two are going to take full damage. You'll take half. You kind of instinctively see this happen again and float up into the air immediately, getting a little bit in your lungs. The two of you end up taking 24 damage.
Holy shit.
That being said, Athena, you take 11 damage, so whichever threshold that falls underneath.
Turn it down.
Can I use a armor clot to...
You may use an armor to go ahead and reduce that from major to severe, or major to minor, or severe to major.
How much was it?
24.
24. Yeah, I'm gonna use an armor.
Okay. It'll reduce it down by 1 notch. And Athena, did you use your armor to take full damage?
No, I take half damage.
Or half damage.
It's
But you could use a shield if you
I could, yeah.
just to kind of keep the option.
It's fine. It's fine.
Now the spotlight swings back to Athena.
Yes.
That being said, after that it comes right back to me because it's the end of your guys' spotlight.
Those harpoon guns, how much damage did you say they did?
1d20.
1d20.
You can kind of quickly observe as you kind of float up into the air, you notice that there are 2 left.
I'll take them.
Okay.
I've got a gun.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I have an axe. That's all I have. Yeah. So I'm gonna grab one of the guns and then I'm going to take a shot at it.
Okay. Go ahead and you already rolled.
It was a 21 with hope.
21 with hope. Okay. Once again, take that hope if you haven't full already.
Well, let's fucking take that hope.
Start on it.
Oh wait, actually no, I lied. I'll take it and then I'm gonna get rid of it because I'm gonna use my Wings of Light, so I can spend a hope to deal an extra 1d8 damage on a successful attack.
Let's go.
I need a
So you use a d20 right now, since you definitely hit.
d20. Okay, so that does 15, but with the d8. Oh my god. Okay. It also does 8 more.
All right.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
23 points of damage. Doing major threshold, almost goddamn near severe damage right there. So you go ahead and explain this radiant light that you're imbuing into this thing.
So like while I'm still in the air after its last attack, I'm going to like eagle dive towards one of the others. I don't want to get rid of my wings. I still want them. Whoa.
Whoa.
But I'm like gonna swoop in, grab the gun, and like almost veer back up, like right by the sails, and kind of like take a shot at it. But I want it directly in the eye.
Gotcha. So when it goes, you ending up, and it glows this radiant aura, this harpoon spear, getting it right in the eye. And you see as it like squirms around, and you see the tongue just lashing out. The spotlight Actually, no. Wulf is going to go ahead and run up and punch this thing.
Oh my god! Potty.
So he runs on up and you see him. Let's see if he hits.
What is Wulf? I forgot.
He's in furnace.
Hot. So hot.
So he runs on up.
Meredith
you
has
see
a
him
crush.
kind of hop onto where like the serpent is kind of wrapping itself around. And he can't quite punch it, but he runs up its basically its chest area, and then as it squirms from getting hit, he does a somersault and hits it right into the jaw and flies back down. He hits, thankfully.
That's why he's the captain.
Big dick energy. Big dick. It's tattooed too.
Spear guns all up on this bitch. He's over here punching it.
He goes ahead and hits into the major threshold. So when he somersaults and hits, smacks it onto the other. Now the two crewmates, second lieutenant and the first mate, run and grab the remaining guns and are going to go ahead and take aim. So Wingriff unfortunately misses. He steadies his bow, but as like the captain lands back down, it kind of shuffles it, and he unfortunately shoots off. Second mate, critical success. She runs over and
she does.
She spins, gets a hold of that, and she's like, "You cannot do this right." She grits a hold of it and kind of with one arm takes aim and you can see it pierce into its jowl, kind of going up into its mouth. Due to the critical success, severe damage to it.
It's the condensation.
Yeah.
It is now officially the creature's turn. After getting jowled and uppercutted and all these kinds of things, it's going to go ahead and... actually, she's going to go ahead and due to the critical success, she's going to go after the second mate. This creature quickly looks down at her and pierces down and tries to hit.
Could I spend a hope to try and maybe just dive in and push her out of the way?
Unfortunately, you can't do that. It'll be for checks. You'll be able to use hope in that aspect. This thing does hit.
It's the second mate is the girl, right?
It's the girl.
That should be switched. She should be the first mate.
That being said, it pierces down, doing major damage, and you can see as it bites into her, you see this burst of mana that kind of goes down into her chest and bursts out of her. She comes down to the ground. I'm going to go ahead and spend another fear. It quickly turns its face and sees the lot of you. It's going to slither past and going to go ahead and try and hit each of you.
I'm in the air.
It wouldn't be you'd be in the air, so everyone on the ground. So Wulf, Bobby, Meredith, and the first mate.
Sorry.
Takes what?
It's going to go ahead and try and hit each of you as it slithers across. I do need you to go ahead and do a strength check to make sure that you don't fall off.
Fuck!
Alright, you
Take
guys.
-1 in strength.
My prayers are with you.
If you have an experience, you can help.
If they match, that's a critical
That's a
success.
critical success.
I got a 7 with hope.
7 with hope. Okay. So what happens is, this thing kind of, and hold on, Wulf succeeds and first mate succeeds. So this thing kind of whips through and pushes. Bobby, you get smacked, and thankfully you're able to kind of stand your ground. You end up taking only 15 points of damage.
Fuck.
Meredith, you take 15 points of damage, and you get thrown overboard.
Can I try and use my elemental to boost me
wind
back
you up?
Mm-hmm.
You can. So when you go ahead and fall overboard, go ahead and use a hope.
Mm-hmm.
But you manage to, instead of falling off entirely, you grip a hold of the side of the boat.
Oh, fuck.
To be able to get up, you'll have to use your spotlight. But you succeeded from instantly dying.
Well, she wanted to use her elemental to push her back up.
Well, he said it did. It allowed me to grab onto the ship instead of falling to my fucking death.
But you take 15 points of damage.
I'm gonna use an armor.
Cool. That being said, the spotlight is now yours. Now bear in mind, it does not take a spotlight to heal yourself.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
we have potions.
To give you that idea.
Oh fuck yeah, we have.
Well, I'm
potions.
hanging on for dear life, so
Now, but you can use a potion, you can pop a potion before pulling yourself up. So that mechanic is a free action.
Wait, okay.
Yeah.
So the D&D rules because we had talked about this in our other campaign.
Mm-hmm.
If we just throw it at someone, does that
splash
does that,
potion.
Yeah, would that be like? But that's still technically.
So you can like pour it. You can't like throw it and break it on them. I will say that,
Knock
but
them off their
it doesn't take an action.
Could we make splash?
You just
potions?
move away towards.
So if I moved towards Meredith and poured it down her throat, that's not
That's
an
not
action.
an action.
Okay.
Then Meredith also
I've got-
has her own.
I've got
You want me
4.
to pull me the fuck up?
Also,
No, because that
would
would
be
be
an
an action.
Fucking grabbing onto them and come over to like,
No.
Chug, bitch!
Listen, bitch. I love you, but I have my own thing that I want to do. So.
But you feel immediately, you barely just kind of burst yourself over and grip a hold of his side, and you feel the.
Wait, just have one of the NPCs help you.
That's up to him.
Wait, no, you can say it. Waste their turn.
Help me!
Not the baddie though. The other one.
The other one. You see the first mate kind of quickly jump over it kind of slides over the actual serpent's body itself and throws out an arm. He's going to use his action to go ahead and pull you up. Does anyone want to heal before you
Wait, so
start?
did you
doing that?
did you shove healing down?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly over and
how much does a healing potion heal?
So
grab you by the throat. You're like,
I will say.
I wish they could visualize that.
I did do it in person.
So, if it is a major or a normal health potion, which I think you all have,
Yeah.
you might have a minor. That being said, you'll just use a D6. So, since you are healing her, roll a D6 to heal.
Yeah.
Wait, because I have one minor health potion, but every other health potion after that,
Standard.
that's a standard one.
So, a minor one will end up being a D4.
a D4 is, but the rest of them are D6s.
Correct.
Okay, well I'm
You
gonna,
guys
use the D6 one.
Okay, absolutely.
Okay, so
what'd you get?
I used one and I got a 6. What does that mean?
So that means you end up healing 6 HP.
Oh, sick! Okay,
Ready to go.
nice.
You pop a potion.
Dang, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 4. So you heal 4 HP.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm good now.
These health potions fuck.
These, yeah.
Yeah. You need it.
Some good shit.
But
This is some quality shit. Top shelf.
all right, so the spotlight is yours. Wingriff ended up using his spotlight to go ahead and aid. What are you all doing? Looks like Athena's already rolling. What are you doing, Athena?
Ooh, that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It was a critical success.
Fantastic. Take a hope, remove a stress.
Okay, but I wanted to do something with Wulf.
So let's
Me
go
too.
ahead and do our first combined attack.
Okay, because wait, so critical successes, you get a hope, and you remove a stress.
You get a hope and you remove a stress.
Okay, well I'm gonna keep the
wait.
stress because I'm gonna grab him by the arm. I want to pull him up
Okay.
and kind of turn and throw him towards
Damn,
the
how
serpent.
strong are you, bitch?
Well, I can carry anyone that's
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
my size.
Absolutely.
But I want to kind of using the momentum of flying up, just
Yeah.
kind of rotate and throw him
To go ahead and
to
just-
but then also, if I can,
Yeah.
with my gun, take a shot.
So technically, yes. So let's just say, or
'Cause I'm just throwing
the
him.
harpoon is gone. Actually, all of them are gone.
that's
You
okay.
had
one
one
shot.
shot. However,
Can I
you
throw my axe?
You can throw your axe.
Okay. Cool.
Now that being said, you're gonna go ahead and expend 3 of your hope to do a combined
I'll
attack.
take it. I'll take it.
That being said, let's go ahead. You already hit. No matter what, let's combine our attack dice together.
Okay. So.
Wulf is doing 18 damage.
Just do 5.
That's okay. Combined. So altogether, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 damage. So you end up going ahead and as Wulf kind of lands and skids across the ground, you take your shot and you swing on down. You notice and you both lock eyes. You immediately grasp a hold of each other, and he uses his own momentum to run up the side of the
Oh my
mast.
God.
And when he does, you launch. He flips up into the air, and immediately, instead of using his legs, he takes his fists and hits the creature across the face, bringing it down, crashing down into the face itself, taking severe damage. It's looking rather rough at this point in time. Who wants to use their spotlight next?
Oh, yeah, because mine was a critical success, so no transfer.
Nope, no transfer.
I say y'all combine forces.
You can
Yeah,
combine
might
forces.
as well.
Cool shit. Go for
What
it.
should we do?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shoot my gun, but I can do
One
do
of you
something
will
else.
use 3 of your hope.
I can also I have my elemental. I can do something with that. I can protect you with my
What weapon do you
amulet thing.
I have a rapier and a small dagger.
What if you charged forward with your rapier, but like using her elemental, she pushes you faster?
Like propel you into it. So you can.
You said you had a range thing?
So
Yeah,
its
it's gone.
face right now, by the way, is smashed into the ground.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
What if I propel you up so that you can come down on it?
Oh, that's kind
That'll work.
Okay. I can use my hope.
Alright. So
Wait,
use
do you
your
have full
3
hope?
hope.
I have 5.
Okay, I do too. I'll just use it.
Okay, use all 3 hope. I need you both to roll to hit.
I really want this to work.
I know.
It sounds so cool.
I got a 10 with hope.
14 with hope.
14 with hope. 14 just hits. So we'll take that. Now I need you both to roll damage.
Fuck yeah.
D8 physical.
Wait, what would my damage be?
She's just propelling him up.
Technically your weapon still. So you're
Okay.
just going to add your physical damage to it.
7.
4.
4. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 damage. So let me go ahead and image this out for you. You see as Meredith kind of hops on back over with being ripped on to the actual post. She quickly chugs a potion and is charging forward. When this happens, the two of you lock eyes. Meredith, you skid, almost drift behind, and you kind of skid around.
See all of this
when
in
this
my head.
happens, you kind of quickly conjure, and you notice your goggles kind of just go down, and there's a glint. And when that happens, Bobby,
and
as you
my
get
glasses.
up, you kind of begin charging forward, and almost naturally, the two of you enact. Bobby kind of quickly jumps up, and he takes out his rapier. This gust of wind, as you pound into the ground, flies him up, and Bobby, you're suspended there for just a moment. And for some reason, there's a sound of an eagle that goes across the sky. You hear the shriek, and then, like a meteor, piercing down into it. And when you do, you pierce into this thing as Wulf kind of jumps off. You pierce it right into the face, and then this whirlwind kind of rips this thing in half.
Oh yeah.
And this thing disintegrates into, and you guys have finished the battle.
Oh, that was so hot. Who else is wet in here?
You see the crew kind of beginning to kind of catch their breath. You notice that there's a found respect on each of their faces as they look at you, and they're like, "Okay, this is good. We got a good group."
It's like when you're up in the air, like literally, one of those winged thing. What are they called? Wingriffs. Just shadow over the sun, and it was like.
Oh my god.
And that was a proper battle of guys. You actually using the full mechanics of dagger.
That was good. It was so good. Oh my god.
So y'all gather yourselves. You see like one of the two of like the poop deck swappers just kind of throwing this thing's corpse. One of them.
Wait, did they just throw it over the edge?
They're going to throw it over the edge. Although two of them, you notice. Actually, I'm sorry, not two of them. Tilly ends up getting up close, and she takes out a falchion and just kind of slices the two fangs and begins to kind of investigate it. You see Wulf get up and dust himself off and head over, and he crosses his arms and kind of kneels down. That was mana poisoning. And he kind of sits down next to her, and she kind of gives a quiet nod. And he takes these two fangs and kind of... Go ahead and give it to the dwarf downstairs. See if he can fashion some daggers out of these. She gives a kind of a silent nod, and you see the creature kind of, as they're pushing it off, Wulf kind of quickly gives it a swift kick, and it kind of, almost like a rubber hose, just kind of flings off the actual deck itself. Oh, he looks at you, and you can see that he's kind of covered in a little bit of blood. He cracks his knuckles, and he's like, I could see why they ended up entrusting you with this. He has a grin on his face. I knew Bobby was capable. It's good to see some camaraderie all
The
around.
women are... No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's, I guess, pretty happy to say that we're more than just pretty faces.
Well, I can definitely see that. See, why don't you find one of them? When you're around?
He wishes.
He's like a brother to us.
They're a little mean to me.
I can tell.
It's all love.
It's for you.
Can I I know that it's already all overboard, but are there any scales?
I would say that there are, as it had kind of fallen over, right onto the actual side of the ship itself, right where it kind of flopped over. There's a couple just kind of.
I'm just gonna take one.
Okay.
Stick it in my. It's like in my assassin days. I took something.
Okay. Immediately downstairs, a door pops open. Bobby, you see another one of your war buddies.
Hell yeah.
It is, let's see here, Granith. He is a dwarf, mohawk, red hair. He has his beard kind of in braids. And he's like, "What do you expect me to do with these things?" And he holds up the two fangs that are over. And you see Wulf, you know what to do with them. Fashion something out of them. Give him to one of these. He's like, basilisk teeth. It'd be able to make a good dagger. And you see him, well, if I had more than just daggers themselves, he's like, they're ivory, alright? Go ahead and make something for them. And he throws up his hand and he looks over like, Bobby! He hands on over. Well, I'll be damned. Good to see ya.
I want to do that scene from The Predator where it's like Arnold do another one of those.
Another one of those. You son of a bitch. There's this clasp that kind of echoes unnecessarily, and the muscles between the two bulge.
It's funny because they're both short.
Yeah, you're both short. Well, I'll be damned. I heard they had a halfling and never thought I'd see another vet. Yeah, it's like we're bringing back the old gang, aren't we? Well, since it's for you, Bobby, I'll go ahead and do something. Give me a day, I'll go ahead and carve this thing. Sure enough, we'll be there in time. Once we get to the pump station, you bet your arse that you'll have something nice. He looks over and it's like, well, you have a pretty lot with you. You're going to introduce me to the ladies.
Now listen, you dwarf. They're nice lady folk.
I've heard nice lady folk, yes.
None of your dirty jokes. None of your weird remarks, alright?
You see him kind of straining his face.
This isn't some port lady we're picking up here, alright?
No, I can see that the curly woman, alright? I'll be on my best behavior.
We got Athena, and then Meredith.
He looks over at the two of you.
He's introducing us to one of his war buddies.
It's good to see that this young man is being kind and reminding me of my own manners. That being said, it's great to meet both of you. I'm Grinith. If you need anything, I'll be downstairs. I'll be working on crafting some basilisk knives with the ivory. So,
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
now that the loaf is gone, how are you all doing?
Thriving, to be honest.
Doing so well.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Do you make weapons for the crew?
All kinds.
Do you have some already made?
Nothing already made. Unfortunately, due to the weight, we had to cut some things back. But if you ever come back, go find my shop. I'm right downtown.
Well, you're making something right now, and
I have my tools. Don't get me wrong.
There were 2 fangs?
There's 2 fangs.
One's already going to Bobby, I assume.
It's up to whoever. I'll make it for you all.
The crew doesn't want it.
No, they're fine. I've outfitted them for years. The bastards can deal with what they have. You're a guest on this ship, and whether you believe it or not, it's my ship. I made it.
Oh.
So,
You said it was a basilisk fang. Do I know anything about these fangs? Like, if they can be used in to create anything?
go ahead and roll a knowledge check.
Because I have
they mentioned
advantage.
They mentioned something earlier about it like being mana poison. So was this not a normal basilisk?
If you wanted to inquire, you can definitely.
Is the advantage the D6 as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. To answer your question, you end up looking on over and you see Tilly just kind of playing with the mana, and you can see it kind of fizzle through her glove and wipes it away. To answer your question, no, there seems to be some kind of mana poisoning into it. Usually they're not that big, admittedly. Basilisks can be large, but that one was ginormous.
I got a 13 with hope.
13 with hope. You know that it can be used typically for medicinal means, but the ivory is very sought after. Usually for elixirs, however, in the hands of a smithy, or even a proper craftsman, they can make something very elegant.
So wouldn't it, if I were to adorn it to my dual staff gun thing, would it be able to help at all? Make it better or no?
If you spend some time, you might be able to outfit it in a certain way. However, his plan is to make daggers out of it.
Gotcha.
That doesn't mean that you can't spend a night preparing and creating some kind of spear-like situation. But you are part of the mecha. You have the ability to be able to tinker and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So bear that in mind. But
wait, am I mecha or am I spellcaster?
You're a mech.
you're mecha.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay, so your backstory was
I'm both.
You kind of
both,
play around with both.
but you
like
kind
to
of
tinker.
you like to tinker, so you kind of self-decided that you were with the mechas.
That's right, because you introduced me to Aqua.
Right. And while you and I work together a lot because, and we have a friendship because of it, but you like to tinker, so.
Yeah.
So it's not that you're you can't not.
No, right. Right.
Cast magic.
I was I don't remember which one I said. That was it.
There you go. So Gareth kind of gives a quick nod and, well, I'll be down. It'll take me the better part of today, and then I'll have these crafted.
Could I inquire? Is there enough ivory for him to fashion it around an axe
Fashion it around an axe.
instead of just turning it into a dagger?
I could give. Oh, absolutely. I could make that for sure. How about this? I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna prepare my tools. You each think about what you want. I have 2 things that I can make something. And don't let any of the other scallywags go ahead and try and convince you otherwise. They're for you. It's my present. And of course, being a friend of Bobby, I'll go ahead and make sure that it's pristine work. Talk amongst yourselves on what you want. I'll try and do what I can.
Thank you so much, Gareth. I'm gonna come up to him and give him a little kiss on the head.
You can see him just kind of brush.
I'm
his face red and his nose turns bright red. He's like, I'll be right, and he turns around and goes downstairs.
Whoa.
I have an advantage with persuasion, so I never use it.
So that being said, You have 2 fangs that you can makeshift a weapon. What amongst you would you be able to do if you have an idea for a weapon? Or who would like to get these fangs and tell me what you want done?
I feel like with like 2 of them, and because it was so large, there's like a ton of material. I feel like just turning them into daggers would be like a waste.
Well,
What were you thinking?
I would like a dagger because right now I'm dual wielding a rapier and a small dagger.
Yeah.
So swapping that out and getting a
That would probably make sense.
Basilisk dagger would be cool. And then I feel like you're mostly like a ranged character.
Mm-hmm. Like, because what I was thinking, it doesn't really sound like that would make sense. So if it's something you want to add to your axe, I'm totally fine with that. Because like, I was thinking, oh, I do something to add it to my dual staff gun thing.
Mm-hmm.
I should really need to come up with a name for it. But it doesn't really sound like it would
Maybe
do
like
a whole lot. So
like basilisk bullets.
yeah, but I'd only have a few.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like if you have an idea to do something, I'm totally fine with that.
I was
is
like,
what I'm saying.
I was like thinking like, because I have my shield, and I don't want 2 axes because then it's going to take away from the shield slots that I have. But I was thinking like if there's enough material, then to just coat the shield
Yeah, I was gonna
and
say
the axe.
There should be enough to be able to remove the metal from the axe and then basically replace the handle, or not the handle, but the blade of a basilisk tooth.
Good.
I feel like that would just be using 1 tooth though.
Yeah, you would use
yeah.
one tooth and then the other one would be
his dagger.
the dagger.
If we added it to the shield, could it be like if
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
things attack the shield, they would also take damage because of the basilisk poison? Or
So it wouldn't be like the poison was in the glands. So this is more or less the eye
sharpness thing?
Yes.
Okay.
So maybe not adding it to the shield, but
But maybe a
replace
dagger
it.
and
replacing the blades would be.
Dagger and axe.
Yeah. I'm fine
Yeah.
with that.
so you come on down. You let him know. And he gives a quick nod and a wink over to Athena.
I'm gonna like do like a little.
Just see him like blush.
I'm rolling my eyes.
So that being said, you have a day
He's
and a
done
half.
nasty things, right?
It's been so long.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that I would.
What do you mean? We went down there. We went down into the fucking darkness last night.
It's like, I'm not saying that I would, but the attention is nice.
Well, me and, Wulf are different. He's more of a
Gwyneth or
You mean Grimmeth?
wolf.
Are
Volf?
you talking about Wolf?
Are you talking about
Wolf, yeah.
the leader, the
We're-
guy we were just talking
the leader.
to? Okay.
He's more refined, educated.
I do need a picture of Wolf. I need to know what he looks
Takes
like in
who
your
he sleeps
mind.
with.
Yeah, but I'm a girl.
So I know what he looks like in my mind.
I'm a girl's girl. Meredith's kind of already pissed all over that territory.
He's a hard worker, but he is very experienced. From every port he's probably been to.
Are you saying that I'm not?
Are you saying he's a whore?
I'm saying you don't want to catch anything.
I'm right next to
Oh, okay. You should have just.
Wait,
you should
is
have
he
just
there
led with
still?
that.
It's right there.
No, we know. I know.
Alright.
And you know.
Yeah, I was defending him.
Now, to be fair,
Calling
there's
him a
plenty
whore.
of curatives, right?
Yeah, there's contraceptive and protection.
And that's why magic exists.
Exactly.
Alright, no.
But,
Meredith's like,
yeah.
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 It's like, you've been gone for a while, okay? You think my legs would close the entire time?
What?
Anyway,
I mean, you're an educated woman.
I think you're making
Think you
Bobby
would-
uncomfortable.
Pick a finer class of gentlemen.
Okay, alright.
I want better for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Better than Wolf.
No, we're talking about what is it?
I'm so confused
Greneth.
who we're talking
Greneth.
about.
We're talking about Greneth.
Oh.
He mentioned Wulf as like
I
one
see.
side of the
Yes.
yeah.
Of the spectrum.
Wait, so who's standing there? Wolf or Greneth?
Graneth.
There's Greta.
Oh, okay.
Also, sorry, Greneth.
Don't worry, it's alright. I know what I am.
What the fuck?
That being said, I'll have this done once we make port. So, We'll go to the pump station.
go,
And he
baby.
looks over at Wulf and you should be probably another 7 hours worth. If I can go ahead and get everyone ready to go, we'll make our way. So, for this instance, Bobby, you're going to go ahead and do a knowledge roll. However, the two of you are going to go ahead and roll to aid Bobby.
Yes.
So you use your hope and
Knowledge?
fear, knowledge. Bobby's hope and fear, in terms of the hope portion and the fear portion, are the only thing that actually generate hope and fear. The two of you are adding to his roll, or subtracting.
Gotcha.
from his roll.
What is he rolling for? Like, what is he trying to
Knowledge.
But
now
like-
the two of you are just rolling your hope and
do?
fear.
But why?
I'll explain that in a
Oh,
second.
okay. Well, if it's anything with history or culture or politics, I don't
8 with
know.
fear.
8 with fear. Okay.
Hold on, that one was crooked. That's the only thing with this tray is it doesn't.
No one's dirty dwarf.
9 with, or 10 with fear.
10 with fear. And I won't gain hope or fear with you.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We're just assisting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, 12 with fear.
Okay. So that being said, you have a +1, +2 to your roll. That being, you said 7 or 8?
8.
Sorry, 8, 9, 10.
Yes.
Just barely made.
You're welcome.
Jesus Christ.
I will take the fear from you.
Shit. Well, at least you didn't get fear from us.
Yeah. You just assisted. But so, tell me how you are each helping steer the ship and getting it to head north right now for me. You notice that Tilly is going left and right, holding onto the sails, kind of grasping a hold as you begin to accelerate again. The two of you are helping in which way to get this thing going?
I'm gonna say that I'm in the air, but I'm behind the mainsail.
Mhm.
And on Tilly's instruction, I will provide an additional gust of wind.
Bitch, that's what I was gonna do.
Well, the two of you could. Two of you could.
We're literally just in the air.
am
Just
the
trying.
I have wings.
I will say, if you wish to accelerate this process, do they both of you, I would end up letting you spend a hope to allow you to get portside quicker and safer.
Ooh, let's do that.
Okay. Go ahead and expend
Each
a
of
hope.
us?
Each of you.
What?
Just one.
I have only one hope
hope.
left.
Okay, so you know what? I'll let her take the mainsail since she literally is the air,
Yeah.
and I'll take the secondary sail.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys go ahead and expend a hope.
Yeah.
That being said, and with Bobby's guidance and everyone instructing everybody working as a well-oiled machine, everyone, this ship ends up making it to the pump house very swiftly. So you see, and you are gated. There's this smaller island. You can see kind of tubes coming out to the bottom and hanging down low where there is loads of clouds, and it seems to be pulling and generating that as you slowly but surely and safely dock your ship. You see off into the distance as this crew kind of makes their way up. You see, hey, go ahead and pull the sail in. Grab the rope. Let's go ahead and get this thing in. You see this crew kind of go up and like pull the ship close and beginning to dock it and lock it into place.
Dock it and lock it.
It's officially nighttime. Here, you do notice that there's several ships kind of docked to this pump station, and it is linked up. And you notice these basically these thin, translucent pipes kind of going into the actual ship itself. And you notice that clouds are being pumped into it. You see Wulf kind of hop on off and get right onto right where the I forget what it's called, but basically the dock itself, this not drawbridge kind of thing, the plank. Jesus,
there you go.
You see him kind of with his hands in his pockets, and he looks on over. Well, after all that Drinks on me. Let's go ahead and make our way.
Yeah.
I have a place that I love to visit here. It's quieter than most. It's the drowning wench. If you'd end up coming this way. It's a franchise. Don't mind the. Actually, no. I'm amongst ladies. Let's go somewhere else.
Wait, did he was?
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Where were you about to take us?
They are adventurous ladies there, Wulf.
Well, I think we just proved that.
Oh, adventurous for sure. I didn't want to assume. There's lots of pubs here.
I mean, it is a rough bar.
You are the expert.
Wait.
I think you two would have
It's rough. It's
fun.
quiet.
Are we? Wait, out of campaign. Are we on the Isle yet or no?
You're on the isle.
So, okay.
At this point in time. Yeah, you can see him as he's on the plank itself, hopping onto the isle that is floating right now.
The Isle in Ether, or we just at a
No, you're at a
gas
pump
station.
station.
Okay, so not the place we're supposed
Not
to.
the
No,
place
that's the place that you're supposed to. This is kind of like a.
Detour or
It's like a
layover.
Layover.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a Lob's gas station.
Well, there's a small town here that's there. But for the most part, you can gather that this is a port town.
Okay. I mean, well, I'm all for having fun, so.
lead the way.
Right. So right down here, it's a franchise, right? There's a few of them down on the surface, but this place, it's quiet. Just shit. Now I feel weird about bringing you.
Then take us somewhere else, Wulf. We're not picky.
No, you two would have fun there.
I just want a stiff drink.
Right.
Stiff.
So the crew ends up all coming with. You can tell that this seems to be a frequent spot of theirs, and as you disembark, you can see like it's encased in this kind of the similar steel harbor as they bark and disembark. When they park and disembark. Dyslexia. But you make your way through town. You see kind of like some scrappy fellows. You see a Dragonborn taking note. He quickly has a quick talk with Wulf. Wulf hands him a handful of gold. The Draconith end up counting it, and you guys make past. You can see that people here know Wulf. Like they notice him, they recognize him. You see people from other ships kind of giving a quick wave. And you make your way through the center of town, and then on the outskirts of the town, there's a small bar, and you enter inside. Inside, you notice that it's quiet, but the sun is just barely setting. You see a bartender adorned with a black cloak, tuxedo, green hair, and you see a I forget the elemental names for Daggerheart, but essentially an Aragonasi.
The Windborn?
I think it might be Windborn. I think you're right.
Skyborn.
Something like that, Skyborn. He gives a quick bow.
Is this fucking Dorn?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You see him give a.
Have we met him before in this or no?
No.
He's
It is a
everywhere all
part
the
So
time.
mad.
of a chain that he has.
Drowning Wench, yeah, it's fucking.
He gives you a quick bow. And you see that this
Oh.
isn't very upkeep. He like in his bar, his personal area. It's very nice, very fancy. But the rest of the bar itself is still adorned with purple leathers. It's not a dive bar by any means. However, there are in the corner you can see it's essentially like a mechanical bull, but it's one of the birds that are there.
Oh my god.
That you had flown past. He greets you all. He's like, nice to see you all. Nice to make your acquaintance. My name's Taunt, and I'll be your bartender for tonight.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Athena.
Nice to meet you, Athena. Nice to see you once again. Wulf. And your name? Meredith. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And...
The sticky of the Bobby.
Of course. You were here not too long ago.
Yeah,
You put on quite a show. It's good to see you once again.
I'm gonna lose my mind if he like. This is probably metagaming, but because of Meredith's like mechanical ears, and like when your campaign first started, Opal was parading around as Lunaria, so like the red hair. I'm gonna lose my shit if he says anything. Like
Super meta.
Kairos related, Opal related.
Well, please take a seat anywhere. It's going to get crowded here very shortly as soon as the sun completely descends. That being said, can I get you anything?
This is a franchise?
It is a franchise. I do have several locations all throughout the world.
That includes on the surface.
On the surface.
Okay, because there is this wine that I really love.
Say no more. There's Cat's Cabernet on tap.
Yes! Can you make it a double in the glass?
Of course. It'll just be a handful.
Perfect.
Can I get anyone else anything?
What's your most popular drink?
Honestly, the Cat's Cabernet, I would say.
Is it?
But
So good, man.
there's a lot of pirates around and they like stiff drinks. So, that being said, I have an assortment of different mixed drinks. We even have things imported from Nor.
Oh. Wait,
He told us
Wulf was talking about something.
the sake.
Is that? Do you have that?
I do, of course.
I would love to try that.
It's a mithril sake.
Can I have
that
a
we-
sip of that when you get home?
Of course. Can I have a sip of yours?
Oh, absolutely.
And Bobby, would you like some water?
Yeah, if you got a coffee and then is your kitchen open right now?
Kitchen's open, always is.
Ew, what
We're in the
some
back,
with a lot
like,
of-
what the fuck?
a lot of meat and cheese. I'm starving.
We got a plethora of ham that we can get to you, and we have a charcuterie board.
You got any sandwiches? You got like a meat and cheese sandwich?
I could definitely get something on ropes, yes.
Oh, thank you. And then you got that machine in the back. Is that operating tonight or?
It will be operating tonight. There is a grand prize, actually. So, if you're so inclined, once things get a little more rowdy, and of course we have irregulars, I'm taking the shift tonight because, unfortunately, a call-out happened. So, that being said, it won't be... And he snaps his fingers, and there's a quick gust that hits everyone all at once, as rowdy as known. It's from what I've gotten. That being said, please make yourself comfortable. And you see, at this point in time, Wulf kind of signals over and gives a nod to Torrent. And there's in the corner, kind of right near the machine itself, the crew is sitting there right now. You don't see Granith at the moment. He's working away.
Is Wingriff there?
Wingriff is there, yes. So is Lily. And of course, Wulf is there.
Is Tilly the Infernus?
Yes, she
Okay.
is.
So is Wulf.
Yes, Wulf is
Right.
also.
Well, no, but Tilly was the baddie.
Tilly's the baddie.
Yeah.
So you all you notice that there is a local band kind of beginning to play their instruments. You can see that they're warming up for the night to come. You all have the ability to do whatever you want during this time before night's end.
I'm gonna walk up to Bobby. Bobby, you given up drinking?
Oh, I'm there too.
Yeah.
'Cause I also genuinely
When that happened, we were literally in the corner like, what the fuck?
Because also in thinking back to it, he didn't have anything to drink at the show.
Yeah, you know.
Did you drink in the
Are
past?
you guys currently sitting down, or is this right at the bar? Just to my
I would say it's just right at the
Right at the bar, yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
top.
did you drink in the past?
Back in the day, yeah.
Okay. So like we knew you when you. It's been a while.
No, he's definitely had drinks. Wait. Okay, wait. Pause.
This is out of game.
Yeah.
No.
Out of game.
I just wanted to.
Just for continuity. One of us has known him longer.
Yes, Meredith has known him longer. They were
Okay.
childhood
friends.
Got it. Perfect.
Yeah.
You were more in his adult life during his war days. In fact, you were a part of a separate sector.
Because he was the soldier, I was the spy.
Correct.
Got it.
So during the war is when you guys found each other, and then became really good friends.
Okay.
And then after the war, when you became a mercenary,
After the war, went back to Nick. Sorry.
and then eventually
Hamilton.
settling down in the way that he has currently.
No, because I was gonna say like he definitely drank.
Yeah. What's going on?
I gave that up a little while ago. Just kind of found myself using that to forget a lot, and just not too good for me anymore.
Was it because of Cheyenne?
Cheyenne, war, politics. Just fast forwarding through life. It's not what I wanted to do anymore.
Well, no need to down the mood.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we
Enjoy your water.
we respect the decision, of course. Just curious.
Good coffee, you know.
Just curious.
But no, let's not get bummed out. They got there's tons of stuff here. We got the bowl.
Are you gonna do it? The competition.
You gonna try?
I think we all got to do it.
I don't think it's quite ladylike for us to ride that.
I mean, it is your first time here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you got it.
What is it, like a rite of passage?
It's hey, we're about to go on a pretty dangerous stealth mission.
You know what? Actually, you're right. We did say, because Wulf wanted to take us to a fancier spot.
True.
Well, yeah, they
And
got
I can't even say the word. Architecturally, it is rather nice, but you can definitely say that there is a little bit of dive bar feel.
They
to
call
it.
them drinks, not cocktails.
Correct.
Jesus. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Honestly, okay.
I'm in the fucking club right now.
You two are getting to gambling at all?
Don't even get me started.
I mean, the only gambling that I've ever done is honestly with my life. I mean, you were there from my past line of work, so.
Yeah, they probably got some bets going on somewhere.
Do they have like a betting board?
So there is a betting board, but it seemed to be pertaining to the actual machine itself,
Like the bowl?
the bowl itself.
So if we were to put our names on there because we're newcomers, we'd probably be.
Well, you might be betted against.
Yeah. Higher
But the
odds.
payout would be better. Meredith, come on, let's do it.
Vote on ourselves. What?
What?
I mean, I feel like the obvious choice is Wulf.
Wait. So we can see the board, right?
You can see the board.
And they've got past winners and losers on
They
it.
did.
Yeah. What does it say?
What's Volt's
status?
His status. You see that there's 3 medals with his name on it. You can see there being 1 medal of Tilly. And that's it. You see a few other names, but you can
So
tell
the prized horse is Wulf.
Correct.
Mary, I feel the obvious choice is Wulf.
Well, okay. So here's the thing. What if we vote for you? But because you've got your air stuff.
I guess.
So what if you like It's just an advantage. I can't whip out my wings. That's obvious.
How would I do it while riding?
You have to keep one hand on the bowl, right? So you use your other hand.
How obvious is my wind shit? Like if I have one hand on the bowl and one hand doing magic, won't they
It might be noticed by some, just in terms of those that are magically inclined.
I mean, but if you were riding and I assisted you.
Still might be something similar in that aspect. If magic is being
But then I can at least be in the crowd.
However,
That's not
if you're
directly.
cautious enough, you might be able to conceal it.
Well, if we did it with me, so out of game.
Yeah.
I don't project it always, but my race has an aura about us.
Yes.
So if I kind of turn the volume up on that a little bit, it could act as like a blind spot.
It could be. It could be. You guys could do a tag ability in that area.
Because if I turn on my light, essentially,
Distract them.
yeah, distract him a little bit, and also I don't know, maybe unzip my suit just a little bit.
I think we have a great
I think we have a great plan.
So, that being said,
Then Bobby's responsible for betting.
that being said, you all end up making it over to after you get your food, your drinks, and everything, and you're sitting now with the crew, and you notice that it starts beginning to get pretty packed at this point in time. There's a dance floor that's off into the corner. You notice that people are signing up. Who is signing up for this? You can actually tell Wulf says that he's actually sitting out on this.
Oh, okay. So it's open to
I'm
anyone.
just going to be observing tonight. I'd rather not.
I shall join you.
To observe.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring.
All right. That being said, you end up, as it gets crowded, you started seeing people drunkenly headed over there and writing their name.
Wait, how many handfuls of gold do you have?
2.
2? Oh, if you take one, I take one, and we
Okay.
give it to Bobby. And then Bobby bets.
Sure.
Good.
You see this
Throw
ribbon.
one of yours in there.
Yeah.
Or you see this Gappa
Your turn.
actually. You see the Gappa. He has these large shades, and he's wearing this. His shell is almost bedazzled on his front end of his
Lego.
shell. And you can see him taking bets and things of that nature. And he kind of stands up. Well, tonight's great. Rider, we end up getting the grand prize of this. And he holds it out, and there is this beautiful turbine pistol that is up for grabs.
I want it.
I want
Not
it.
for me, but for you.
Oh, yeah. So wait, so our buy-in is the handful of gold, basically.
Buy-in is the
Okay.
handful of gold. The person that has the longest time will end up getting tonight's treasure. You hear the crowd just kind of, they get really excited. You even see Wulf kind of raise an eyebrow, but just kind of shrugs it off.
Wait, so the one handful is the buy-in?
One handful is the buy-in.
How do you place bets, though?
So technically tonight, it's not a betting. There's
It's just the
actual-
longest. Okay, so never mind.
Oh,
It's just the buy-in.
It's just the buy-in.
Just the buy-in tonight.
Should
wait.
I guess both of us do it then?
I was like, I only have. Honestly, one of us should.
Wait, should I take my gold back then, since I'm not participating?
If you're not participating, you don't. Yeah, you can
I
take your
think
gold
both
back.
of us should
Okay,
try.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
But we have our plan.
Yeah.
I'm just raw dog.
Alright.
So there's a total of 4 contestants, excluding those that are participating. I need the large dice. All right.
The big one!
Daddy dice!
Oh, Daddy
dice!
dice!
That being said, so
Can
It'll bounce.
before Athena goes,
Yeah.
can I use a hope and use my inspirational speech? Give him a pep talk to help him ride better?
yeah, you can indeed. So the first is a dragon, a Drakith.
Dragon.
You can see him, black scales. He has a eye patch, wearing just traditional sky pirate gear. Kind of sloppily hops on top of this thing.
Are there any open windows?
There are not in this place.
Okay.
It is very closed off. He's gonna go ahead and roll with disadvantage, so I need someone to roll this dice in the center. due to him being intoxicated.
Oh, fuck.
Damn, it's over.
15 minus 2. You see him up there. He's riding pretty good. It seems like he is on the first portion of this journey for
Is
him
he doing
to try.
good?
He's doing decently well right now.
Can
Now
I,
I need you to go ahead and roll. Let's give it to. Let's pass it around and roll in the middle. So let's see what he gets this time.
If he starts doing well, I'm gonna start trying to make him fall
What do you
off.
get?
4.
4. Ooh. He gets kicked off.
Oh yeah!
Yes! He flings off, and the crowd goes wild. They're all excited that the next person comes up. It is a ribbit. You see him like
Strong legs.
strong leg
legs.
get onto it, holds onto it.
Powerful thighs.
He seems pretty sober at this point in time, so he will not be rolling with disadvantage. However, he's not very strong. He's got strong thighs.
How many times do they roll in total?
Technically, there'll be a total of 3
Okay.
checks. You got
It's a 3.
a 3. He gets immediately kicked off.
Damn. He fucked.
All right, and
He zigged when he should have zagged.
all right. Next up, you see a just a human female, ponytail,
You said there were
blonde hair.
4 people?
4.
Because
4 and then us 2.
4 and then
I
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah.
human female, looking kind of grisly. She's got scars all over her face, but she grips a hold of this thing and kind of throws her hair up into a ponytail.
Oh,
You hear
she
the
means
crowd kinda
she
go up.
means business.
She does mean business.
Is
she intoxicated?
She is intoxicated. So that being said, as she slings on up, I'll need you to roll a disadvantage.
Ooh. 6.
1. She just gets tossed
In the crowd.
into the crowd.
Damn.
All right, it is now.
What about Tilly? Is she not doing it?
No, she thought.
Wait, there was
about-
only 3.
Yeah.
The Dracket, the Ribbit, and the Human.
Did I miss one? I thought I had one other. No, you're right. Okay. So no, Tilly did sign up, didn't she? So that being said, she is not intoxicated. She's gonna go ahead and.
Should have bought her a drink first.
Sure. Unfortunately, as she saddles up, gets bucked off immediately. She does fall,
I don't even need
but then
me.
kind of gets up, dusts herself off, and on my time. Now, who would like to go first?
I was going to give you inspiration first.
Oh, so you want me to? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before that happens,
Okay.
my hair is normally in a braid, but I've already taken it out. I'm just gonna give it like a little
Damn.
fluff, kind of shake it,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
In front of him?
yeah, in front of everybody. I want everyone to see because the whole part of the distraction is the light, but like I want them focused on me.
Yeah. So with this being said, because you're going to be trying to
Yeah.
lead,
And I'm like using my.
you're going to have Bobby. How you hyping her up?
All right. Listen, your first time here. It's going to be...
I got you.
There'll be a lot of people in the crowd looking at you. But you gotta kind of loosen up. You don't want to be tense, right? Kind of let the bull ride you, almost.
Okay.
All right, go with the flow. And it's not. Don't get too stressed out. Don't worry about
Doing
it.
lots of these.
All right, whatever happens on there. Just have fun.
So with
wait
this
for
being
the
said, I'll first and foremost need you to
I did.
You get a plus
roll
2 to your rolls.
a
Let's do mirrors.
what is it? A finesse roll to see how concealed
Oh,
you
fuck
can
yeah.
do. Yes.
Well-
and then you'll have a plus 2. We'll see if this is noticed.
I got a 22 with hope.
22 with hope. So very easily, and especially with the glow. So that being said, I need you to roll a
This one?
That one for advantage. So go ahead and toss that dice.
There we go.
Fuck! I only got a 2.
7,
Oh.
8, 9,
8, 9,
10, 11.
10, 11.
You hold on.
Holy shit!
Dice like low number.
I know. Fuck.
All right.
Am I
You
doing
pass
this one
the
again?
First one. You'll do that one again.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that the 22 passes for each finesse roll. You're fine. So you're gonna be adding that to it. All right, here we go.
Was the +2 from him just in the first one?
No, it's gonna continue.
Okay.
That's better.
Hell yeah.
4.
Okay, that works.
You have to use a hope each time, though.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
That's a
3,
7.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Ah, you get kicked off.
No!
Oh.
Shit.
All right, Bobby.
I guess
All
I'll
right.
have Bobby too.
Yeah. I
So,
mean,
can I use
oh yeah.
a...
Did I get anything from my light when I was doing that?
Do it for the advantage.
That helped the strat. Can
I will
I...
say you can assist.
Can I assist?
Roll
Can I
once.
assist her
How would you assist me?
You know,
with my light?
I would say with your light. I'll let you roll to see a finesse roll again. To see if you can kind of do this a little stealthily.
And then, can I use my hope to use good fingers to get a nice solid grip on that
You
thing?
can indeed.
Alright.
And
I got it 12.
12.
Do I need a hope to do a hope for
Go
this?
ahead and you use a hope, and I'd say with the 12, with your assistance, you're able to do this carefully.
Okay.
Okay.
There's
Well, I'm gonna
there's still a pretty good radius.
I'm gonna time it though. Like
Okay.
my light. Like if he gets.
But
a,
am
if
I
he gets-
rolling this still?
You're rolling that still.
Oh,
3,
6.
6. Bobby ended up falling off.
No.
Man, everyone kind of
All
struggled.
right. Now that being said, no one had won that round.
Oh, there.
You're able to
rounds?
enter in another gold piece
Oh,
to see if you want to do it.
Okay, well I'm out of gold.
I
so-
can give you one.
Okay.
I got one handful left.
One handful left. Now the blonde, she gets
I
back
feel
up
like
on
that
that
dice sucks.
I need someone to roll a disadvantage for the blonde. She's gonna try again.
I got
Where's
it.
it?
I got it. Oh, 5 was mine.
5.
Yeah.
Damn. She gets kicked right off. She felt pretty sturdy, but didn't get it. All right, so we have
You
one
want
more
to roll
gold.
it this time?
All right.
Did you take one away?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
There we go. I'm gonna say you can roll with advantage.
Okay.
You guys kind of had this down to a science at this point in time. So here we go.
Fuck this dice.
With advantage?
Advantage.
Oh, I roll this.
Yep. Here we go.
Oh god.
Oh my god, it is going. Is that a 1?
It's a 1.
Oh
Huh?
What was the
Plus 4?
4.
damn
5.
kicked off?
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
I'll say that Wulf is noticing this, and he gets up, and he throws the Gappa vial coins.
Oh, is he getting up?
Get out of here, Wolf.
He noticed this, and he's like,
It's like,
This motherfucker.
Rookies. Do I roll this at all?
Go ahead. He's done this quite a few times. 18 plus 4.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a
So
bitch.
he gets on there and just like natural, he gets wrapped.
Yeah, he is.
Holds
Sorry.
onto that, and you see him ride this thing elegantly. Now,
My
second
face
roll.
turned red.
Once again.
3. That's a 4.
5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7. So the second one, hands up, unfortunately falling off.
Ooh.
He gives a shrug.
Still
Doesn't always
lasted
happen.
longer.
There we go.
Is it my turn now? Alright.
Oh, did you have another one?
Yeah, put
Yeah.
gold in.
Oh shit, I didn't realize you had
Alright.
another goal. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
All right. Well, we're still doing our thing.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are doing it. I'll say that that's okay. He gets on up, and at the second time, unfortunately, he just does not land it quite
2.
right.
Jesus!
4, 5.
5.
Kick off.
Fuck. This
Really
I
dice.
think that dice just rolls low.
The Gappa is.
Although Wolf got an 18 on it.
Yeah.
He did. You know, Wulf, actually, he's a little stubborn. I'm going to say that he's going to try one more time.
Does he get this?
He gets that.
Come on, please.
Go,
God.
Wulf, go!
Son of a bitch.
Now you already won the first one. 10 plus
11.
11?
Yeah.
Just enough. He hops back on that. He dusts himself off. He
knows how to ride
and there's like a
something.
competitive spirit. He looks at Bobby, and they both kind of like get a quick hand slap as he hops onto there and rides it. The last one, if he's able to make it, he'll be
Come
back.
on, Wulf. I need to see to
Come on,
flirt with
Wulf.
him to give me the thing. I got
Ooh,
a 5.
5.
Nice.
Give me some good luck. He hops on it.
Come on, Wulf. Oh, fuck. Where'd it go?
Oh god.
He rides that thing like it's his bitch.
Yes!
Meredith is so into it.
Oh yeah, the girls are having a great time.
He hops off after he gets it off, and you see the gap up once again, Wulf runs. And you
did
see
I
his
tell
name
you?
kind of go up on another placard, and he gets this elegant box that has the gun inside of it. He closes it up and he sets it right in the middle of the table. Whoever wants it.
I'm just gonna go ahead and push it towards Meredith.
Thank you, Wulf.
Thank you so much. That was amazing.
My pleasure.
Nice to watch.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Well, go ahead and add in to your inventory.
Would that be in weapons?
This is under weapons.
Okay.
Yeah. You end up getting an arc pistol. It's one-handed.
One-handed.
And it does. What does your current staff do? I forgot.
My current one does D6 plus 3.
Okay. This one is going to be a D8 plus 3. And has a special ability.
Ooh.
So,
So in feature.
yeah, in feature.
Yeah.
If you roll with fear, you reload the weapon immediately. And you get a plus 5 damage.
Ooh, that's good.
Would the
Now, how
on
this,
the roll on the fear roll or on the next roll?
On the next
on
one.
the next roll. Now, how this hand cannon works is that it's a single shot that you have to reload. Powerful.
Okay. It's like a.
And basically, if you don't roll with fear and you have to reload your next spotlight, you have to spend that spotlight to reload. But if you get a rhythm, you're going to do some serious damage.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But remember, fear also changes the spotlight to
True. So it's like a double-edged sword.
It is.
Yeah.
So I have to roll with fear in order to reload immediately. If I roll with hope, then I have to use the action to reload it. My next action to
Your
reload.
next action.
Okay.
But the good part of it is that
You get that
like
positive
statistically
Yeah.
speaking, you could be rolling 11s the
Yeah.
entire time.
damage. Correct. So, that being said, just due to it being close to our
I'm like,
cancel time,
Okay.
you all kind of gather yourselves. The party kind of, so to speak, ends. You end up getting a room at this inn for the night. Wulf pays for it. The whole crew ends up getting to sleep in something other than hammocks. And night takes you. That being said, that ends tonight's session.
That was fun.
Thank you all for joining us once again. We are past the guys. We love that we're getting some more subscribers. Please like and subscribe if you get a chance. It does wonders for the channel. And we can continue telling these stories and maybe even dedicating more time to spend doing these stories. That being said, thank you all once again for joining us, and have a wonderful night. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Yes, bye! John, say bye.
Bye.